Those who don't hear have to feel, and those who feel will learn. Let's get it. Hi, this is Julien here, taking the fear out of fitness and helping you be the best you. Now, the reason why I said what I said in the opening title is because, ironically, my wife has been getting on my case about not wearing my mask from place to place at certain times, right? And ironically, I came down with COVID, which is the reason why you haven't seen me around for a little while. I'm fine, everything is good. I'm back to work, everything is going just fine. But ironically, the only person that I was getting around really relatively close to is somebody that I'm really close to. I'm not gonna put them on blast, but it's okay. It's okay. But the thing is that I didn't listen. And because I didn't listen, I had to feel it. And when I felt it, you know the rest of it. I learned. Now, why am I telling you this story? Because that saying is not something that came from me. It is actually something that I heard my grandmother say dozens and dozens of times throughout my life. And one of the times that she said it to me is because we were horsing around one time and she told us to stop. And we ended up breaking something that belonged to her, and it was very, she cherished it, and we broke it, and we got our butts whooped. And the thing is, when people tell you certain things, or when you hear things in a certain fashion, you have to understand that they're not telling you because just for the sake of telling you, they're actually telling you because they know better. And when the other saying that my grandmother would say is, if you know better, you do better. Now, how does this tie into fitness and nutrition and stuff, right? Well, how many times is your doctor telling you, stop eating this junk, eat more vegetables, eat more fruit, lean cuts of meat if you're going to eat any meats, but if you are, maintain a calorie balance and exercise regularly, do some cardio. Now, all of these things is in fact everything that your doctor and your personal trainer will tell you to do. But do you do it? No. Now, the good news is that you have an opportunity to change your life. You have an opportunity to do better than you did yesterday. The thing is that I am not blaming you for the position that you're in right now, because we have a society in which where we turn around and we try to get everybody to believe that you could do what you want, have what you want, and everything is going to be the way you want it to be. But the truth is that there's too many factors that play into the physicality of you as to why you are the way you are. If you do not learn to tell yourself no, you're never going to be able to accept discipline. And the discipline portion is you turn around and telling yourself no and then following through with not doing it. That also includes your food. That also includes not staying up for obscene periods of time. That also means turn off the TV. It means all of these things, and you have to learn how to tell yourself no. Now listen, it's not your fault, but it is your responsibility to make those changes. Nobody tells you now to go eat that Twinkie. Nobody tells you to turn around and go eat the ice cream or go eat the candy bars or drink a whole 2 liters of soda or go eat a half a pie of pizza. Nobody tells you to do that now. I understand that in your past, this is the things that you did because in your family's eyes, it was the cheapest, most viable option for you to be the best you. But the thing is that now you know better. You hear it all the time. You hear everybody telling you, this is not the way, this is not the move. So we are going to hold you accountable. You have to be held accountable for the things that you've done. But that doesn't mean that you deserve to be treated without dignity. The thing is that you have the right to be treated with dignity throughout the process. You don't have the right to be made fun of, but we have the right to call you out when you turn around and you try to perpetuate nonsense about, why men don't want a certain size woman. or why women don't want a certain size man. The thing is, you have a responsibility. If they prefer what they prefer, you can't make them feel any different from it. And as a result, either you meet the society standard, and even then, sometimes we gotta fix that too. Because like I've said in the past, sometimes it's not you. Sometimes it's society misconstruing who you really are. Some of you are genetically large. There's no getting around it. If you go back through your family history, some people in your family are 6'6", 300 pounds. Some members of your family are 5'10", 200 pounds. But the thing is, you have to know where your genetics lies, and if your genetics lies as to be naturally a large person, you more than anybody needs to exercise regularly. So that way, whatever your body type is, you meet that standard. Like I've told you before dozens of times, 23 different body types. There are 23 different body types. And it's simple. You take your mesomorph, endomorph, and ectomorph, and you cut them in half. Sometimes you're lower endomorphic and you're upper ectomorphic, which gives you that Coke bottle shape where you're wide at the hips, but you're narrow at the waist and you're narrow up top. Or you're a complete hourglass figure, which would mean that you're endomorphic and mesomorphic, or you're completely mesomorphic in your build. If you're a skinny mini, you're completely ectomorphic. There's various different combinations, but you have to understand how it works. On top of that, you have short, medium, and then you have tall. All of those combinations makes a difference as to who you are going to be in your best version of yourself. I can't expect Queen Latifah to be the same size as Eva Longoria. It's just not fair. Eva Longoria is 5 feet tall, Queen Latifah is 5'11". If I expected her, Queen Latifah, to look like her, Eva Longoria, then there's no winning for Queen Latifah, and therefore, we are treating Queen Latifah with a lack of dignity and the respect that she deserves. She's in shape. As a matter of fact, she's in excellent shape now that she is doing the Equalizer. You have to understand that also you have to account for age. When you account for one's age, all of those things plays a huge role into what the human body is supposed to look like. Again, Brock Lesnar and The Rock, as opposed to me and Kevin Hart. You can't expect me and Kevin Hart to look like The Rock. You can't expect me and Kevin Hart to look like Brock Lesnar. It's not fair. We're under 5'6", and we are in the best shape of our lives. However, our best shape does not look the same as Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Brock Lesnar. It's just not fair. They're massive human beings. So therefore, when we turn around and we make these clear distinctions, we are still holding ourselves accountable while still treating other people with the dignity and respect that they deserve, while still being the best you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. Have a nice day. Be the best you.